everybody? Battle Rap Opinions, Jay Legend. Thank you for rocking with me. We're gonna do a recap of the Close Combat Battle League, what turned out to be the main event, B.R.O versus Chilla Jones. I'm pretty sure you all know already. I don't need to go into the whole shit, but the original main event was supposed to be NJT versus Danger Zone. And then it happened. NJT never showed up, and apparently told them about 4 p.m. that afternoon that he won't be there. And so whatever. B.R.O versus Chilla is definitely a battle of the pens. It's a battle I've been wanting to see for a long time. I know a lot of people don't give B.R.O the credit that I feel he deserves, man. But to me, he's always been a hell of a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like what he could write and everything, like, and at one point in the beginning of his career, a lot of people didn't think too highly of him, and I think after a little while he disappeared for a little bit, and when he came back, he just came back, as you know, he likes to say, revamped. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much he revamped his style a little bit. Well, for the most part, yeah, he was like a whole other battle rapper, man. You know what I'm saying? If you look in the description, you'll see the link for the interview that myself and Jesse Reekin did on Battle Rap Arena with B.R.O. You know what I'm saying? We talked about a whole lot of things with his career, and again, I even left that conversation with more respect for B.R.O. because he took a lot of the criticism, and in that you should click and listen to it, because in that we also tell a story of how me and B.R.O met. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to listen to that. But I've been looking forward to him battling guys like Chilla, especially Chilla. Like, them two I've been wanting to see battle for a while. But guys like that, elite pen guys, because I feel like that's what will show the world how dope B.R.O is. Now, is he the most exciting guy? Is everybody going to be flocking to his battles? No. You know, but he has changed a lot of people's opinion. But I'll get into my only critique about him as we do this recap. In terms of Chilla, if you've been watching my recaps of Chilla, you know, the last few months, you'll see I only been doing this a few months. So if you see what I've been saying about Chilla, like, Chilla to me is another one whose style wasn't the most flattering. Everybody wasn't flocking for it. And the last 2 years or so, man, he just changed things up, man. He you know, he added some aggression, a little bit of performance to his bars. I just think so highly of Chilla. One of my favorite battles, and thank God I was there to be able to watch it in person, was Chilla and Iron Solomon. That battle was just fucking amazing. So maybe that I only said all of that just to give you guys some insight on why I was looking forward to this battle. In my interview that I did with the owner of Close Combat, he's a fan of the pen guys, which I understand, and he wanted this battle very badly, and he got it. You know, and there was money on the line for this battle. It was 3 rounds. You know, these guys got paid, but there was additional money on the line. And it was judged by 5 people, I believe. So, let me see. Let's get into round 1. Round 1 is on B.R.O. B.R.O had a superhero scheme out the gate, and I liked it. I liked what it was he did. I liked the way he presented it and everything. I also like the fact that out the gate he was kind of applying pressure out the gate, and I always love that, you know, especially when somebody has to go first. That scope, the scope and solar view line, that was so crazy, man. And I feel like throughout this battle, the both of them had lines everybody didn't get, but there were certain lines like lines like this that people didn't really like. You know, some people showed it love, but I'm like, damn, like. Imagine if that whole room got that, like how crazy, you know, and the momentum that could have built up on B.R.O.'s behalf. That line was so crazy. Towards the end of the round, though, he kind of struggled to get through the round. You know, a little stumble, whatever the case, but it was almost like he was having a hard time getting through the round, getting his material out in that first round. Chilla Jones goes. Well, that was like the last 2 bars for the record that he like kind of had a hard time getting through. So Chilla Jones goes, that Sid's line was fucking crazy. That Sid's line that Chilla Jones said was crazy, man. And I was just like blown away, like wow, like yo, that's crazy, you know, like wow, like how people didn't get that, didn't people got it, and then they didn't get it out the gate. They got it more when he broke down what Sid's is, you know, and then went into the next bar. The way he set that up and delivered it was just fucking crazy, and to me it was genius. Salute to Chilla Jones. He had a bunch of Born flips, and that shit was pissing Newborn off because, or Born, excuse me, because he hates when people do Born flips. And I can understand what he's saying to a degree. Like every fucking battle, somebody has a Born flip. But you gotta understand if it's hitting, you know what I'm saying? Like, does it get redundant and everything? Of course. But it's a battle, fam, and that person saying it is running the risk of the fans not wanting to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but the main thing about this whole pay-per-view, and you guys already know, is that the volume for most of these battles was horrible. You could barely hear anything. For this battle, you can hear it better than all the rest because they had them mic'd up, which they should have did for everybody. But the volume was still low on the pay-per-view. But you know, you can still you can hear these guys. You just had to put the volume on his max, you know. So the sound effects the DJ was playing in the background was fucking horrible. Like, you playing sound effects in the middle of this battle. I hated that shit. Really. But anyway, that first round is very close, man. That first round is very close, and the reason why I edge it to Chilla is because Born had a problem getting through the end of his round. You understand? So that round to me was razor sharp, close. But I do have Chilla taking that first round, and like I said, for that reason, I literally have Chilla winning by one point, and it had a lot to do with Born having a problem getting his material. Second round, that Jack Nicholas, excuse me, the Jack Nicholson shit. I'm having a hard time getting through my round, right? The Jack Nicholson shit from Born was fire. I thought that was dope. That insufficient funds line was crazy from Born, and again, this is just showing you like his talent, what he's capable of, man. Just fucking fire, like, you know. That barber and razor line, that like, talking about how you don't even trust that. I felt that crazy because I went through that in my life. Like, at one point, I just went through a whole bunch of shit in the street where I didn't even fucking trust a barber pointing a razor nowhere near my shit. And back then, I had hair. You know what I mean? So I would let them just cut my hair up, and most of the time, I let them line my shit up, but I wouldn't let them put the razor on me. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that line, I went crazy for that line, only because I know exactly what the fuck he was talking about. So that was dope. The Game of Thrones line was fire. The M1 line was crazy. Salute to Born for that. That M1 line was fucking crazy. The problem was, when the round was over, Born was complaining about that. Complaining he didn't get enough reactions. And, you know, many times throughout this battle, he was complaining about that shit while Chilla was rapping or while he was rapping. And it was like, yo, Born, like, what the fuck, fam? Like, this is your... We're gonna get into all that, man. Chilla with that mattress scheme. Now, I never thought in my life I would like a mattress scheme. And I think I've heard somebody else try to do a mattress scheme before. And I can't remember if it was good or not. But I thought this was good. You know, then he came out with a chart. And first he had Marvin Quest holding the chart. And later on he had this dude who was standing behind him throughout the battles who was being fucking annoying, too. Then that dude ended up holding the chart up. And the chart was of Born's career. So, he just broke down his career. You know, I thought it was dope the way he did it, especially with the chart. That J. Cole line was crazy. He had a Hitman line that kind of turned into a shot at Twerk. Chilla did. And then, like, right when that round is over, and you sitting here like, wow, both of these guys just had a fucking crazy, phenomenal round. Born is complaining again. And I'm like, come on, man. Please, don't do this shit, man. And in terms of scoring, I had that round absolutely even. I know I'm in the minority of that because it was a judged battle, which we'll get into that. But even when I'm looking at what people said online, I disagreed with almost everybody about that second round. So at this point, I got Chilla winning the first. I got the second round tied up. I went back and watched that second round. I watched the battle again on a close combat joint, and I just came to the same conclusion about that second round. Third round, Bourne goes and he stumbles out the gate, but then he starts over and gets into his shit, and it was fire. That Tesla line was crazy. But after that Tesla line, next thing you know, what happens is another stumble for Bourne. That Offset and Cardi line was dope. And then the line that he said, two cats banging together like you knock need. That shit was crazy. He definitely shook the room with that. Salute to Bourne. Third round on Chilla. Chilla's telling a story. Chilla goes into this whole story about Bourne going out to eat with a bunch of battle rappers and he was broke. Here's the problem. When he starts telling the story, Bourne comes on and goes, yo, I'm always broke. Like, fam, why would you help that man's bars, like, be even better, fam? Now you just added more validity to everything he's about to say. So he could sit there for the rest of the round and say a whole bunch of fucking lies. And now, no matter how many times you deny, no one's going to believe you because you was agreeing with him in the beginning of the fucking thing. So he went on, he told a story about Bourne. The shit was kind of funny, that the Simpson line was dope. Then he had some personals talking about Bourne's lady and that whole situation with Bourne and QP. So I'll let you guys hear it. He went into that whole personal shit. So when it's all said and done, for me personally, I got Chilla winning this third round, and again, it was a close round. I got Chilla winning this round. So as of right now, I got Chilla taking the first and the third. Like I said, that second round to me was dead even. Again, the problem, and it was the whole battle, and it's been for your career, Bourne, is that you keep complaining about the crowd. So now the battle is over. You're congratulating, or you saying, you're shaking everybody's hand. You start complaining to Chilla about the crowd, and what Chilla said, and you can hear it on the mics, was 100% true. He said, yo, don't worry about what the crowd is saying. Worry about what the judges are saying. Why are you worried about that, Bourne? And what happened? The judges had it 3-0. This battle was for an additional $500. 3-0. That's what the judges had it. And like I said, I can't. In terms of that second round, I see put it this way. Everybody I see on Twitter is just saying it like if Chilla went out there and just completely destroyed Bourne. I disagree. Was he a little more entertaining? Yeah, because Bourne's hurting himself complaining. You know what I'm saying? In that third round, Bourne hurt himself agreeing with what Chilla's saying. But at the end of the day, that first round was very close. That second round, a lot of people gave to Chilla. All right, cool. That was a very close round. Third round, very close. So I just don't see how people making it seem like it was a straight stomp out for Chilla. It was to me, it was a good battle. I enjoyed this battle. I went back and watched it again. And in a little while, if I get the opportunity, I'm probably going to watch it a third time. Because I really enjoyed that battle. Again, for Bourne, I'm like, Bourne, even in our interview, we spoke about this, man. Like, I think this is a big problem you have, and it seems like it fucks you up throughout the rest of your rounds. If you don't like the way things are going for you in terms of the crowd in the first, it's almost like it affects you the rest of the way, man. And that's why you stumble or choke as you had in your career. I think you dope. I think your pen game is dope. And again, this battle was fucking dope. Chilla was fire. But it's like, come on, man. I want to see things go right for you. You know what I'm saying? I want to see things go a lot better for you, Bourne. It's certain things. You doing your thing. You gotta stop with the fucking with the complaining, man. You gotta stop that. Salute to Chilla. Three dope ass rounds, and to me, Chilla embarrassed a lot of battle rappers because a lot of these dudes be coming on small leagues and bullshitting. Chilla went in there and was trying to kill something, was trying to prove a point, and I respect him because at the end of the day, if you take a battle, I don't care what fucking league is on. You better come with your best. People paid money. People paid you to be there. People paid your flights, paid your fucking hotel, and other people were there paying for their tickets. And in this case, it's also a pay-per-view. You know, and that's foul when you don't come with your all. And Chilla did. And Chilla did not take Born lightly. And I appreciate that. I appreciate both of them for what they brought to the table. Salute. If you haven't already subscribed, now is a great time to do so. Make sure you hit that like button. But more importantly, hit that alert bell. That way you can get all the alerts every time I upload content, alright? So thank you very much for rocking with me, and we'll catch you on the next one. Salute.